everybody, and a big warm welcome back to the Mum Bod YouTube channel. Now today I've got a really simple postnatal ab exercise routine. This workout is perfect to add into your daily routine as long as you've had your 6-week checkup from your doctor and you've got the go ahead to start exercising. All of these exercises are super simple and you really don't need to overcomplicate anything. Just keep it simple and stay consistent and you'll really start to feel that deep core engagement that will really help you to progress in all the other exercises that you want to start doing. Okay, so just take a second to come down onto the mat, lying down with me, and we'll start on our backs. Okay, so you can have your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Just take a second here just to find that neutral spine. So you might find it's a bit uncomfortable to begin with, but just have a little wiggle and then just find that comfortable position. Pop the heels of your hands on your hip bones and the tips of your fingers on your pubic bone. Okay, we're going to start off with some pelvic tilts. I want you to breathe in and breathe out, zip up that core from the bottom up and gently press that lower back into the floor. Just going to rock back and forth. Breathe in, breathe out. So that breath is super important as you're doing it. So big inhale and breathe out. Pressing that lower back into the floor, tilting your pelvis up slightly. Rock it back. Really try and keep the upper back nice and still. So we're not rocking and rolling at the top, just around our hips. Okay, next, pop those hands onto the floor. We're going to alternate lifting up the legs. So big inhale for me before we go. Exhale, lift one leg, lift the other, pop it down, pop it down. So just going to alternate, bringing those legs up, tensing the core, tightening those abs, making it work. Now we're thinking about keeping that spine super duper still. So we're not arching, we're not rocking and rolling. And you'll just feel that small challenge as you move those legs. So here, and then putting them back down, moving those legs up in the air, and then controlling them back as you come back down. Okay, I've got a really nice dead bug regression. So we're going to pop our arms up in the air. You're going to breathe in before we start. And then exhale, glide one leg away, and bring it back. Again, just checking for that spine, making sure we're not arching the back and letting anything go. So we're just practicing getting those muscles to fire up without overdoing it. So this is totally safe if you've had a C-section. In fact, it's perfect just to wake up those muscles. Breathe in, let's breathe out. Gentle little lift at the bottom. Coming back in. One more time. Okay, coming back in. We're going to go onto hands and knees. And we're just going to gently hover those knees off the floor. Okay, so join me now. Big breath in. Tuck the toes under. We're going to lift up those knees off the floor. So you've got no more breath inside and pop them back down. Deep breath in, breathing out. Watching that you're not arching your back again here. The toes, hover the knees off the floor. Breathe it in. And out. Okay, knees back down. We're going to come onto our elbows now. So elbows, and we're going to use our right leg first. So just check you're nice and strong to the posture, no arching of the back again. Okay, let's flex that foot. We're going to bring that leg up, squeeze, bring it back down. So getting a nice full range of motion, getting those glutes to fire up, because glutes really help support your hips, strong hips to help support your core. Keep it going. Okay, knee back down. We're going to change legs. Just have a little wiggle down here. And then we'll get set for the other side. Breathing in, let's breathe out, squeeze it up. Squeeze. watching that core, watching the back, you're not arching and dipping. Zip up through the core. And a nice squeeze at the top. Coming up, we're going to once again be on hands and knees. You're going to take the opposite hand and opposite leg. Okay, we're going to extend both the way, watching we don't arch our back, so feel like you're lifting from the floor. Squeeze your knee to elbow, and then lift, extend away. Bring it in, knee to elbow. Knee to elbow. Good. Making sure you're still supporting yourself from the floor, so you're not sinking down, you're lifting and raising yourself away from the floor. Okay, little wiggle. I'm going to change sides. Get set up, check you're not arching the back, push away from the floor. Let's go, opposite arm and leg lift, knee to elbow, you can round your back here, and then extend away. Nice long lines. Really purposeful with every movement. And it can seem hard at the beginning, after you've had a baby. It's really hard. But little by little, you'll get stronger and stronger, and you can come back stronger than ever before. Okay, 10-second rest. We're just going to kneel back, open the knees a little bit, hands on the hips. We're going to breathe in, breathe up, and zip up that core. So thinking about the pelvic floor now. Breathe in, relax the pelvic floor gently, exhale, lift. Make sure you don't bring your body back to sit on your heels. Think of those shoulders underneath the knees. I love this move because we're just starting to practice that hinge. Hinging from the hips, which is a super important move in life, in exercise, and if you want to have a nice, good, strong posture. Breathe in, let's breathe out, zip up. Think of firing up from those glutes as well. One more time, and up. Okay, we've got a 30-second rest. We're going to go back to the beginning, so now you know all the exercises. Follow along, we've got a little bit more thought into it. Literally picturing your core, picturing those muscles inside of you really helps. We're not moving willy-nilly, as I say. We're moving with really good intention and we're moving with purpose. Pelvic tilts, a small movement, but again, super important, super amazing. Okay, if we think about our rib cage and our pubic bone, we're thinking about bringing them closer together. So breathe in, breathe out, zip it up. Almost like you've got a string just on your pubic bone here, and we're pulling it up. Ooh, zipping it up, okay. Nice breath in, exhale, zip it up. Don't neglect that little kegel, so breathe in, it relaxes. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Okay. You can put your hands just over your hips if you want to feel those muscles fire up in this exercise, or you can pop them down on the floor. Okay, keeping that spine where it is, slightly pressed into the floor. We're going to lift one leg, lift the other, drop and drop. There's that little challenge. This not so hard. This bit, it's quite hard. Especially if we're trying to keep that spine really stiff, really. Creating stiffness through that spine. Feel those abs firing up, so really just have a little gentle poke around. Feel them just waking up there under each movement. Okay, we've got our dead bug regression, so arms up in the air. We're going to breathe in before we go, and then we're going to breathe out and really get those transverse abdominals, your corset muscles, to fire up. Extend away, bring it back in. Big breath in, breathe out. Okay, coming back in, we're going to go onto our hands and our knees for the little hover here. So deep breath in, breathe out, push into the floor, and zipping up the core. Come back down, deep breath in, breathing out, zip up the core. Think of everything coming in, deep breath out, everything expands, and breathing out. One more time, lift it up, coming back down. Going onto our elbows now for the glute kickbacks. Staying strong here, keeping that good posture from the tip of our head all the way down to our coccyx bone. And down. Give it a nice squeeze up. Being careful not to arch that back. Just because you can get your leg higher or your foot higher doesn't necessarily mean you're doing any more work. Okay, bring that knee down, have a little shake down here because we're going to change legs. Really focusing on the glute. Squeezing up, get the heel of the foot all the way up with a nice squeeze. Okay, coming up on hands and knees again, nice and long through the spine, tip of the head all the way down to our sacrum here. Opposite arm and leg, let's go. Glide them along the floor with a nice lift, straight line through the body, knee to elbow. Extend it away. Okay. Shake it off, we're going to go again, other side. Big breath in, opposite hand and leg, extend away. Again, super important to watch out here. Don't arch the back again, we'll lose everything. We need those abs to support us. Staying strong on the hand, staying strong on the knee, watching out for any wobbling around. Okay, coming back down, we've got our kneeling hover. So firing up the glutes for this workout. Bring those shoulders over the knees, big breath in, breathe out. We're going to zip up that body, draw everything up and in. Breathe in. And breathe out. Something to watch out here is that rib cage. Don't be thrusting it forward or thrusting it out. Keep it nice and level over those hips. Again, zoom in, think about those glutes. Mind to muscle connection. You can give them a little touch if you need them to fire up or squeeze at the top, but don't lose it. Keep strong. Okay, just come back down, give me a little child's pose stretch here. Relax, relax. Okay. A big well done for completing that workout. It's one of those exercises or one of those workout routines that shouldn't feel overly challenging, but you should be feeling those muscles waking up and connecting. And honestly, if you can really connect and make those muscles fire up, it's going to really, really support your healing journey and your core rebuilding after having your little one or little ones, and it's never too late to start. So whether you're newly postpartum or several months or even years postpartum, these simple exercises are so worth it. So I want to thank you so much for joining me in this workout. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.